We have, I think the tables are arranged.
For the topic of global footprint, the importance. So let's invite Mr. Karthikeyan Selvaraj sir, CEO CreateWorks, and he is the co-founder and Chief Executive Officer CreateWorks India's Private Limited. 2023 onwards, a global consulting firm focusing on human capital, generative AI and digital creatives. President Indo-Netherlands Business Association Chennai 2023 onwards, 15 years of experience with Shell PLC 2007 to 2023, Head of Center Shell Business Operations Center Chennai, India, Global HR Manager The Hague, Netherlands, Center HR Head Shell Business Operations Center Chennai, India, 15 years of experience with various multinational companies as human resources leaders 1996 to 2007, Vice President and Head India HR 24/7 Customer Bangalore, India, Head of Human Resources Hewlett Packard BPDO Bangalore, India, Vice President Human Resources Globally Reality Outsourcing Chennai, India. Holder of Limca Book of Records for riding a motorbike around the country in shortest time. So none other than let's invite Mr. Karthikeyan Selvaraj sir, CEO CreateWorks. And along with the next person of this same session of a global footprint, the importance, let's invite Ms. Krithika Kannan, Senior Software Engineering Manager, Honeywell. So please join. Along with the next person of Mr. Bhaskar, Director of NASCOM, Moderator. So give it a big round of applause to them also. And now we're going to importance. Let's start with our Mr. Karthikeyan Selvaraj sir, CEO of CreateWorks.
Good afternoon, everyone. I know you guys had a very good inauguration, and I was not planned and part of this event at all. So it all happened very coincidentally. So I'm a HR professional by background and 30 plus years of experience working for various multinational companies and international locations. 2023, I decided to say I will leave corporate world and I will do something on my own. So I started my own research and consulting company. It's called CreateWorks India Private Limited. So we are a global capability center advisory firm helping organizations who want to set up GCCs in India, helping them with end-to-end solutions, all this kind of stuff. So I have a lot of good connections with NASCOM, and through one of the conversations, someone came and asked me, there is one event happening in Madurai. Do you want to go and speak? I said, I don't mind doing it, but will they get any value out of it? So that's how I got introduced to Mr. Prabhuram. So when I was speaking to Mr. Prabhuram and the organizing committee, they said, we're also looking at getting some speakers. The reason why I'm saying this is, last year, November 27th, I did a Global Capability Centers first event in Chennai, and a lot of speakers came. And they said, okay, do you know anyone who can come? I said, I can definitely do that. I'm also the president for the Indo-Netherlands Business Association. Then we were talking to Ewout at that point in time because he wants to do a South India tour. He has never been here. Then I said, okay, I can check with the Consul General if he is keen to participate, but no commitments, Mr. Prabhuram. So I spoke to Ewout, and then he said, Karthik, anyway I'm going, but please confirm the dates. So I said, this is the 2 dates. Then he said, okay, fine, I will come. But I don't know anything about technology, so what do you think I should speak? I said, don't have to talk about technology. As long as you come, your presence itself will make a huge difference. The reason why I'm saying this is, born and raised in Chennai, my mental format of Madurai is hugely influenced and colored by our movies. Our movies always show Madurai very rugged, very robust, and scary sometimes. So that's how I grew up, and I visited here, of course, to temples and all this stuff. So when we always have this, when SIDA came, I was kind of little bit surprised and saying, an association for IT organizations in Madurai, that too in my colored mental, biased mental format, I was not able to comprehend. So when I started doing little bit research, that's where I found this is so much of capability, capacity available. We are all kind of surrounding ourselves with a very false illusion of saying that only big cities can service multinational companies. I am also part of the same bias group. And when we went and saw all these stalls along with Ewout, the amount of companies, what we could see, and the kind of innovation they are doing, and the kind of passion they carry in terms of what they are doing, it's amazing. It's really astounding. Only one thing which I will give you from my perspective, because I come from that biased world, maybe you might want to reflect and see how do you want to present yourself. The prescription, the narrative, and the perception is set many decades. So it is on us to change the narrative, to change the perception, to say that great things happen in these kind of locations and not only in fancy locations like Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad. Having said that, I'm trying to see what I can do. So I was just speaking to Mr. Prabhuram and said, as part of INBA, I would definitely want to bring some of my members' company, because Netherlands Association, we have a lot of Dutch-based companies, and try and see if we can do one more meeting like this here, so that the kind of awareness, insights for these companies is amazing. So when I was having breakfast with Ewout, he said, Karthik, when I went to this TATA Solar, I could not believe it was in a remote location near Tirunelveli, because it was not a tier 2 plant. It is world class. I have seen such plants only in Germany, Netherlands, and US. And the kind of plant and what the system they keep here, it's really amazing. And when he visited the Tuticorin port, he said, I have visited all the ports in South India. I'm telling you, by far the best port is Tuticorin. This is what he said. I don't need to kind of sell Madurai or okay down south. My passion is trying and see how we can develop this. So the reason why I am giving this anecdote and this narrative is, there are two people who are sitting along with me. One with an established, credible organization like Honeywell, having operations here for many, many years and doing top, high, tech work. The other one is one of the biggest, greatest influences in the IT and IT-enabled services industries in India, NASSCOM. So if these two people can recognize this city and its surroundings are something which we can leverage, I don't think you need anyone else. So I'm going to ask them a lot of questions after they speak in terms of what they think is helping Honeywell here, and going to put Bhaskar in some spot asking him what can NASSCOM do to help cities which is not Coimbatore, which is not Chennai, like Madurai, Virudhunagar, Tuticorin or Tirunelveli. So this is where I come from, and my job is to only ask questions. Their job is to answer.